I don't understand this idea of self discipline because when I don't feel like doing something, it's almost impossible to make myself do it. Jocko Willink says motivation, this, yelling and screaming, this feeling like doing stuff. You don't need to feel like doing something in order to do it. Just do it. Self discipline is freedom. Force yourself to do it, even if you're tired, even if you have no desire to do it, even if you have no energy, just do it. And that's something I could do when I was in a better place in life. When I had a really great job and I was just right out of college, I had a great job, high social status. I was working in an environment where I had upward mobility, promotions coming to me. My hard work would pay off. I felt great about myself. Status increases serotonin in the brain, makes you feel better. It's a psychological effect. Um, I had a social life at work. Things were good. I would come home, and even if I was exhausted or tired, I would still want to do things. I would still do things. I was exhausted. Even if I was exhausted after work, I remember one time I brushed my teeth on my knees because my body, I would just beat up, from sitting and doing accounting for 12 hours, My body would ache from, sitting at a desk for all that time. But I would still work out, you know, every other day at least. Used to have a Planet Fitness and in the morning or after work. Um, and I would take care of the things I needed to take care of. But now, without that high status job position, without that social life, I don't feel like there are a lot of reasons for me to do the things that I need to do, I suppose. So I just don't do them. I'm not surrounded by people that make me want to do better. When you're in a relationship with, you know, a great person that makes you want to become a better person, you have more motivation. That's a prime example. I think everyone's dated someone where, you know, it's been a great relation. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people have dated someone where it's like, wow, this person is amazing. I need to step up my game. You start going to the gym more. You start eating better. You start taking care of yourself more. You start dressing better. You do better because you want to, because you see their standards and you want to, you know that you need to have the same standards for yourself if you want to stay with them, and it inspires you. Like I'm gonna, you start going to the gym. You start, you know, eating, fruit smoothies with whey protein. You start taking walks. You start reading more books. You're like, I'm going to become the type of person that this person wants to marry, or spend the rest of their life with, whatever. Um, but when you're not in a relationship with someone like that, like you have your friends and the people you're surrounded by. You're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, what if you don't have any friends in your life? What if you live in a small town and you're stuck and all your friends have moved, all your good friends that inspire you have moved away and you're just lonely? How do you, and your life is just sort of depressing. And yes, you could make your life better, but there's nothing in your life that lights you up, that inspires you. How do you still have discipline when everything around you is so depressing? I don't know. I mean, and my laptop broke. I was making videos every day when my laptop was working. And I could still make videos every day, but I gotta do it on my phone instead of my laptop, which sucks. And I don't have the money right now to buy a laptop, and that fucking sucks. I don't even have enough money to buy a fucking laptop, and I'm saving up for a vehicle. If I wasn't saving up for a vehicle, I could drop the money on a laptop, but I can't drop the money right now because I'm saving up for a vehicle. And I just have the desktop computer upstairs, and I don't feel like going up there. Uh, this, it'd be easy if I could work on my laptop lying down because I'm just tired, mentally and physically tired. I wish I had books to read, some good fiction books and nonfiction books to read. I do have a nonfiction book in my book bag. Should I read it? I guess, suppose. Um, I make 1,000 excuses just to. I can make 1,000 excuses just to eat junk food and binge watch television, and then it would just be so easy to do that. I could make 1,000 excuses just binge eat junk food and binge watch television, and that's just the most pleasurable thing that's available to me. So that's what I end up doing, and I don't understand how I have discipline in this situation. I think it's like, yeah, for people that have a decent life, decent career, and all that, you tell them discipline equals freedom, and they can, gravitate towards the right people and re change their perspective a bit. They can get that discipline, but it's like you need certain things in your life to be mentally healthy. You need a good career where you're going somewhere. Don't have that. You need friends. You know, decent friends. Don't have that. A rewarding, intimate relationship. It's one that makes you happy, where you get to spend time with the person, and you know you feel loved and all that. Don't have that. I have a girlfriend, but I barely ever see her because she works 2 jobs, and she's probably moving away anyway. So whatever. Um, a family, the one that you have or the one you're gonna create. A family where you have meaningful relationships with your family members. Don't have that. Things to do with your time outside of work. Don't have a lot of options there. I don't have my own vehicle, so it's not like I can take jiu-jitsu classes or yoga classes or any of that cool stuff. Like, I guess I can practice guitar and read books, but I'm lonely. I'm lonely and stuck right now, and it's like, why don't I just wait for things to get better, and then I can put effort into life? Because right now things aren't good enough, and I'll just do the bare minimum until life hands me opportunity on a silver platter or something. I don't know. I'm just alone. Just don't have anything good in my life. I don't have enough good things in my life to feel good about my life, and that sucks. I don't know. Maybe making videos on YouTube every day could be something meaningful in some manner. Knowing that maybe one day I'll have friends and family that can go back and see these videos and see how much I struggled when I was alone. It's a nice thought. I want to save people. That's what I want to do. I want to save other people. I will do so much more for other people than I'll do for myself. If there was someone I could save right now, I'd be working my ass off to save them, but I won't save myself. I'll save other people, but I won't save myself. Jordan Peterson says, treat yourself like someone you know and care for. Because take care, you take better care of other people you care about than you take care of yourself, because you don't really like yourself. And that's true, I don't really like myself. I know all the terrible things I've ever done, I know all my flaws, I know my strengths and opportunities too, but we're creatures that have a cognitive bias to focus on the negative, because when you're trying to survive, if there's negative things in the environment, like a jaguar that's gonna eat you, you better pay a lot more attention to that than the fruit on the fucking tree. The jaguar takes importance. Negative things take importance over the positive. Just like in the news, if it bleeds, it leads. Why? Because human beings are attracted to the bad things. If the news is about something nice happening, turn it off. If it's about shit exploding and the world going to hell, oh my god, we gotta watch this. It's just how we're programmed. It makes sense, It makes sense. But that focusing too much on the negative in your life can be counterproductive in modern society because the bad things we're wrapped up with aren't things that could eat us. They're not lions and tigers or poisonous berries or whatever. They're traumatic shit from our past or an awkward conversation at the bank or being alone for the rest of our lives. Something like that. Yeah.